Hello, welcome to Pop Along RC, the RC car channel dedicated to RC car racing, and one of our favourite forms of RC car racing is the vintage buggy racing. Now, we have got the iconic revival coming up very soon, and that is split over 2 days. We have two-wheel drive on the Saturday, four-wheel drive on the Sunday. This year I've been running my Cougar Classic two-wheel drive, but I've also got over here my Super Astute, which hasn't actually been run yet. I need to add some electrics to it, and hopefully I can get this car up and running, ready for the revival. And then over this side, courtesy of Jimmy, we have got a Tamiya Egress. I am booked in to run four-wheel drive in the year class that has both the Egress and the Top Force Evo. Now in this video, we are going to take a look at a brand new car that I have recently purchased from a local model shop. But before we get on to that, I want to talk a little bit about this car here. Now this is an original Tamiya Falcon, courtesy of RC Steve, and a few of you might have already seen this video, but only a few because there was an issue with the original version of this video. I'm going to show you a little clip of this car when we took it out.
Okay, we're back here at the old, what we call the Pop Along playground here, and as you can see the track is bedding in beautifully. It's a nice day, to be honest. Tomorrow's meant to be a bit rainy, so we're back down, but with a difference, because we've got the old Tamiyas out today, and I reckon the first car we should have a go at should be this absolutely 100% original, alright, 95% original because of the body shell, Tamiya Falcon.
You want the Falcon out?
Yeah, get the radio gear out. Right, because you know people keep saying some of the cars you have on the channel, that's not original, that's not. We used to say it quite a lot, didn't we? To be fair, but look at this. We're gonna go absolutely old school. Let's do it. Come on. Yeah, stick that on.
If I take this off, I've got one confession. I need to buy this bit because it's broke. Okay. But other than that, this is all good. So we've got a mechanical speed control here. So that's powered by this servo, and obviously the servo moves, and then basically, yeah. It just...
You know what though? There's a lot of. No, there isn't. What am I on about? There's a few youngsters that watch our channel that won't. They'll look at that and they'll go, "What the hell is that?"
But watch, if I do this.
Oh, look at that.
There we go. And a little bit of steering.
Oh. Right, come on, get the thing on the track.
Okie doke.
Right, here we go. The first one out. This is courtesy of RC Steve. So RC Steve, I know you're going to watch this video, and I hope as you watch this, there might well be a little tear in your eye, because this is just about as original as we've probably ever had on the channel. But it's, when you hear this, oh, even the sound of it makes me nostalgic. Look at that. It's not fast, it doesn't sound pretty, but as a kid in the 1980s, this is what Boxing Day used to sound like, folks. Yeah, this was it, because you'd rush the build Christmas Day. Maybe you take it out of the body shell because you didn't have time to paint it. Although the purists out there will probably tell me that it probably came red or whatever, I don't know. I was never a mad Tamiya fan back in the day, but let's just listen to this car. Hang on, I'm gonna plug in the microphone so we can hear this. Hold on.
Ready?
Yeah, go on.
Mark, Pro Racer Mark, how's that feel having that in your hands?
Well,
I wouldn't go straight to reverse because it hasn't got the pause that you get with the electric speed controls. So don't want you to rip the gearbox apart. It's like 30 years old, that is.
you know what though? There's a little surprise when you, at the end of a battery, if you've forgotten about that little surprise, folks.
What, burning your fingers?
No, it goes round in circles.
We'll see, shall we?
Shall we? Here we go. Mind you, it's not a lipo in this, is it?
No, Nims.
Here we go then. Oh. I'm almost emotional. I'm almost emotional. So a little bit of a history lesson with this here. I mean, most of our subscriber base will know exactly what this is and what it does. But for those of you that don't, this was on 27 megahertz. And there was only about 12, maybe 15 different channels, bands, if you like. This is obviously number 5, it's green. There it is, that's called a crystal. So you'd have one in here, then you'd have one in the car. And a little flag on top if you was an ultra nerd. No one really used to use those, but it is pretty cool. And this all works, as you've seen. So there you go. Little bit of a history lesson of the old Acom's Techni Plus circa 1980s.
My first ever radio, that is.
Is it?
My first ever radio. I had one of these. So the fact that I've got this in my hands, running an original 1980s car, brilliant. Love it.
It is cool, isn't it? So there you go.
Now that takes me back. I'll tell you what, holding that radio in my hands and running this car, massive dose of nostalgia with this car. Absolutely loved it. So this is kind of why we love the vintage scene as much as we do. For me, it's not about winning. It's about taking part and feeling, experiencing the amazing cars of my childhood. So I have got on this table some amazing cars. But as I said before, I have been loaned this Egress by Jimmy, and it is a lovely car, but I don't feel like I can really push the car and be aggressive because 1, it's not mine, and 2, getting hold of spares for this car is quite challenging. Now, I'm booked into the class, so I know what year I'm in and I know what cars I can run within that class. And there's 2 cars that I was sort of flitting between. One is the Pro Cat from Schumacher, and the other one is this one over here. And that is, let me just bring that in, the Top Force Evo. So obviously I've got here the Top Force Evo. My first ever revival was a few years ago when I ran a Hot Shot, my first ever RC car. It was a re-release of such. Then the second year at Revival, I ran the Super Hot Shot. At the Pop Along Vintage GP this year, I ran my supercharged Super Hot Shot, courtesy of Lightning Components. Fantastic car. However, I'm not booked into that year class for this year's Revival, so I had to get another car, and I'm sticking with my Tamiya theme. So I'm really looking forward to building and racing this car. Yeah, can't wait. So I think I need to go get building. If you've liked this video, like, subscribe, hit the old ding dong bell, join us on our vintage journey, and we will see you trackside soon.